to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wildcats offense will take the first swing of the game. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
And here comes the offense on second down. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Taking it the other way. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. The give from the gun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Pandas decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snags it down the right side. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Let's see what they've got on second down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they sniff that draw out. In a draw unit, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. The inside handoff. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. The short hands. It's Chandler. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Gets it out quickly. The Pandas have enough for the first down.
And the defense brought the blitz on third down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first, and we got a fresh set of downs.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Pandas are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Chandler. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The first down for the offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After the misconnection, it's second down. They'll try the run. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Now on second down and short. Power football with the run. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. That's reeled in. It's Jones. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off either or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on first and 10. Trying to turn the corner on the jet sweep. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
Second down.
Running back searching for a hole. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. And the Wildcats trying to get a touchdown on first. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. The AT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The offense lining up for a first down play. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. It's amazing how play by his defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They're bringing heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. The Pandas send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. He fires to the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Wildcats. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The sweet feet buy a little time. At the 35, he's open. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He's looking to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Pandas line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. At midfield, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Using his feet to buy time. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. They're working that left side. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks the tackle. The Pandas will have a first down.
You got to wonder if that's a moral victory for this offensive line, because they have not been running the ball well at all game long. But on that short yardage situation, they finally pick it up, and maybe that's going to be the catalyst for them to get this thing going and spark the run game.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Might as well stick with him. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Pandas have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Pandas are in the red zone. The toss sweep to the right. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Pandas! And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Tulsa found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Golden Hurricanes football. Those folks in Chapman Stadium won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. It's one game.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He's going to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable 3rd down situation.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Parrish. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Pandas will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Pandas will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Quarterback adapted. Fires on the move. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab down the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lester.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Kentucky. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some field goal on the other side. Well, they're just taking that right to the face.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And he was able to get back on top of it. And now this offense will take the field again. Off-play action on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops the throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Pandas will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now they're going to throw it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Pandas.
And it took a minute with the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season. And it took to the second half, but I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season. And this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football.
Fires one high and deep. And he reels it in inside the 30. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He has brought down the man. What a job to find some running room and move the chains. On this first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the beatdown has ensued. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Handoff to the lone back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Pandas. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He wants to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Trying play action. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's right on target. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going for it on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
2nd down coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Another incompletion on third down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he muffs it. It's loose.
Kicking team.
That's one that's just inexcusable. Fair catch signal, you got to pull up. 15-yard penalty. Offense set on first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
And third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Set up for second and short after that completion. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, look out, there he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Pulls it in, it's Lester. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. And the Wildcats will snap it on first and 10. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've converted third downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on third and goal. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the stomping has commenced. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
He'll try to pop the draw. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse's showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Line gets set, first down. Trying to get the corner. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. It'll be a draw. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They'll run the jet sweep, making the defense go sideline to sideline. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Obliterates him, still on the move. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Well, let's count them up. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Offense getting set for first down. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here comes the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Wide open, he makes the catch. He's loose down the middle. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Pandas!
A quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. Tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Throws to the back. It's complete to the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
The offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Loss of 1 play. 2nd down.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we played 3 quarters. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Wildcats start flying down the field. Here's the handoff. Yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
In situations like this, you got the lead in the 4th quarter. When you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Leaves it with the back. Thrust that arm out.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
They go to the draw. They'll get him on the ground after a to the 28. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Gives it to the back on the draw. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, after this...
That keeps the
Performance, I
score.
guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
28.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Second down after that incompletion. To the air, it's Wicks. A little screen to the running back. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Snagged in the middle. It's Ashley. The Pandas have a first down. New set of downs after that completion.
At the 39. And first down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got him downfield. All kinds of running room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Pandas.
Number 8.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. At the 35, he's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6.
Brings up second down.
They'll give it to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Ready to fire from the pistol. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. They'll try to run for it. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well,